There we go. Now we start the recording. I need to mute myself. Opening Outer Wilds. No, bring David back.
Hoggers Bioplay went live.
Let's go. The game is opening right now. I think it just has to do with that you like disappearing and reappearing. I think it genuinely just has to do with whether or not the window is hidden by another window on my screen.
Interesting.
Probably gonna have to pause to turn on my lights at some point. Because it's like right at twilight, so it's like light enough outside that I don't need lights on, but it's getting darker. Ooh, already jittering. Let's go. Let's see if anyone is here in chat yet. Probably not, but... No! What? Holy
What?
crap! Allegedly, there's already three of our viewers. Owen Ella, another TTTV viewer, and Commander Root. You guys were here last time too, I think. You guys are fast. Unless I'm really just misunderstanding Twitch, but that's definitely possible. Well, thanks for stopping in, guys. This is probably gonna be it. I think we should finish up today. So yeah, I think most of you have been following along the whole time, so at this point you're pretty deep in it, but if you want to play for yourself, this is the final warning. You should not be watching at this point, because everything is gonna be spoiled. Alright. Ready, David?
Yeah. 1 second. Let me find your channel again. I was tuning into Boxbox's stream.
Oh.
I had to drop my Prime sub to get the emotes.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, am I streaming to you in Discord? I don't think I am I?
I don't think so.
I always forget that shit.
Be cool if you didn't.
Yeah, it would be cool, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, I am stupid. Can you see it now? Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, cool. Let's go.
What?
Now I can drop this emote in chat.
What is that?
Box flush.
I hate you. Alright. Straight to the lip shog. Yeah, me too, buddy. Alright. Are you done?
I'm done. Yeah, I'm good
Okay.
now.
By the way, for whatever reason, OBS doesn't capture all of your screen, so when you're on the right side of your screen, you're a little bit cut off on the stream.
It's fun. I prefer to not be perceived.
Ash Twin Project. A hollowed out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant Steep, and Timberhearth, respectively. And to no one's surprise, there's more to explore here.
Ash Twin. Not again.
Off to a great start. Whee! I know what I'm doing.
I don't.
I don't know what you are doing.
I don't.
There we go. I have to make sure the controller was doing the thing that it needs to do.
Alright. Now, the question remains, how do we get to the Ash Twin project without it being the end of the cycle? Because I don't want to speedrun knowledge. That's annoying.
Right. So Ash Twin is completely covered right now.
Yeah, so let's head to church. Appreciate it, man.
Wait. Who's that? Rose, my hair is dope. True. Chert!
Crash into him, kill him!
My god, he's a fucking egg. You wanna talk to Chert?
Sure.
Goodness, it's you! Hello! I take it your first launch went well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now.
What are you up to?
Hornfels asked me to update our star chart, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernovae today. Usually, I'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye out for on the stars, and maybe you'll spot one yourself. Tell me, what can I do for you?
I found something.
Please do tell.
I found modern Nomai transmission saying that the universe is dying.
I see we're just gonna straight traumatize him again, just immediately. You, what? I don't, what? You mean to say there are modern Nomai out in other parts of space? And they believe the universe, all of it, the whole thing, is dying? Currently? Right now? If that's true, how could I have missed so many signs? Supernovae were there, but I've been studying the stars for... What does it matter if... Oh. I'm very sorry, but I have to look over my charts. I hope you don't mind. but surely I would have seen some kind of other sign than the supernovae, so perhaps... You went straight for the option that doesn't allow you to talk to him again.
Why do you love Chert?
What? I was literally about to ask you, like, why do you hate Chert? You just always traumatize him immediately. Alright, we're gonna doze?
Yeah.
We doze. So I had my friends tell me that this bit here is apparently, like, how fast this runs is dependent upon, like, how fast, like, your computer can run, basically.
Oh?
Basically what's happening is the game is just turning off the camera and just running the game through its physics simulator.
What the fuck?
Yep. So
that's really cool.
It just runs it through the loop. So depending on how well your computer can run that
We'll
loop...
stop at 4, by the way.
Okay. Depending on how well your computer can run that loop determines how fast it goes. So basically what I was going to say is I wonder how much fast it would go if I wasn't recording and streaming twice.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Because that was...
To the twins. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you want. I also know what you said, and I won't let you forget it. Don't worry. Okay.
If I wasn't supposed to call it that, it wouldn't be called the Ash Twin Towers now, would it?
Alright, what's the plan, Chief?
Throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Get in the tower. We need to...
Whatever
Hey,
hope we were standing here.
Yeah. I think the way we can do it is if we make sure that, like, we are stopped or, like, we hit our heads on the ceiling.
Okay.
Or what's left of a ceiling.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So maybe if I stand, like, right here.
Here comes the sun.
Dun, da, da. My eyes! Yeah, the game really just kind of gloss over how you can just, like, stare into the sun, doesn't it?
Huh. Yeah. SPF 10,000 for your eyelids.
For your eyeballs.
I like to think that we close our eyes when we look at the sun, but it's still so fucking bright that we can see it perfectly. Here it comes.
Oh,
Bonk!
no. That
Did not work.
No. Well,
Oh.
wait.
Waiting.
Okay.
Alright, do your thing.
Okay.
This game has skill expression.
You never thought.
That's my secret cap, I don't think.
I never think. Gentle landing.
Jending.
Huh, looks like...
What the fuck? It's upside down!
Looks like... What? What?
Wait, can we put it on top of the tower to, like, block the sand for a second?
We can certainly try.
Excellent.
I think I may have originally parked it a bit too close to the sand pillar.
The closer church gets, the scarier it is.
Right. What else is out there?
My reaction to the music and chat.
Yeah. That did not work either. Now it just took it both.
Bio, I solved it!
Did you?
I'm a genome, or a genius.
I just hope the ship doesn't perish here.
It doesn't matter, ship's irrelevant. Don't need it. So, the window isn't at the start or the end of where the sand pillar gets there. What if we stand outside of the... We need to go.
Yep.
What if we stand outside of where the sand pillar is, right? Like where it goes through, and then as it's passing through, we walk into it.
Okay, so you're saying like...
So that we walk into it while the window's starting, instead of
So, like, you're saying, like, you're standing, like, right here?
Yeah, stand here and then
I think
walk
here
over.
is safe from the sand pillar.
Should be. Probably get a little bit closer, but...
Yeah. No, it's the other one.
The other one.
Okay.
Oh, the cactus makes that hard, though. We just gotta book it.
I mean, not that hard.
But actually, can we stand in that cubby? On the other side? We can.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, this is, just like a little alcove.
So yeah, we just wait for it to get, like, into the center. And we walk into it. I'm a genius.
I love the double feldspar.
Feldspar 2.
Feldspar squared electric boogaloo. You can hear the sand pillar.
Go! Yeah!
You are a genius, and I am proud of you, because that was the solution.
Okay.
Now we don't have
Exploring
to
we
rush
go.
through it. Whoa. 15 minutes, 28 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module, giant steep memory statue, timber hearth memory statue. 7 minutes until end of cycle transmission.
Okay. And now we can do it even faster next time. So.
Yarrow. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet. The Ash Twin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. Coleus. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. Raimi. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. Pi. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab. I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant Steep, where Cassava's working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Cassava. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Poke. Hypothesis. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant Steep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task, in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin Project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work.
Suppose we redesign the Sun Station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope.
However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin Project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Ship log updated.
Okay. Is there anything else? There's a couple stones here.
Giant steep projection stone.
I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project, Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure.
Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure.
They will? Why is that?
If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Does that sound familiar to you?
No?
Didn't get a ship log updated.
Oh, you mean like the text?
Yeah.
Clary, I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. No, it isn't.
Is everything well at the forge?
The core's durability could still be improved. I need more
Okay,
time.
yeah, we read this one.
Yeah. So, just to fast track us a little bit, like, the projection stones read the same from either side. They're just available at either side.
Gotcha.
You remember how we would see the masks a bunch?
Yeah.
Woo!
What the fuck?
Do you remember how we would see the masks a bunch?
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, I know. Interesting. Okay. So what else is there to do here?
Meteor jump scare. So we read all that stuff. I think we read all of that stuff. There's so much here.
Yeah.
6, 8.
Ball!
Which one?
I trust the one in the tube more.
Artificial gravity control.
Okay, let's keep that one on. Bat ball.
Caution, you are about to access the core while the Ash Twin Project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash... Warning, removing the core will disable the Ash Twin Project.
Let's do that. Turn off gravity and fly up. Let's go. Move warp core.
Captain.
Can we take the portal back?
We can.
What's it like outside? Angry.
Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts?
Can we get to the ship? I want to check the log.
View ship's log. Ash Twin Project. All-out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing in the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant Steep and Timber Hearth, respectively. The Ash Twin Project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the Sun Station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The Sun Station did not work, although the Ash Twin Project was theoretically sound, the Nomai were unable to power it. There's an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin Project. What to do, Captain?
I don't think we have enough time to do what I'm thinking of doing.
So what do you want me to do?
Well, what happens if we die while it's not powered?
Would you like to find out?
Sure.
How would you like me to die?
Well, the sun's nice and close. Let's just fly the warp core into the sun. Why not? My eyes. You are dead. Huge.
Well, that's it, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Well.
Huge.
Yeah, so you remember how I told you there's multiple endings to the game?
Yeah, that's one of them.
You just dying, yeah.
I got that one with the ghost matter on Timber Hearth.
Before you'd even started the loop for the first time.
Yeah.
Yep, that is possible.
Alright, back in we go.
Load previous save. I didn't think you would just go for it. What happens if we die while it's not out? I thought it would be obvious, but apparently it wasn't obvious enough.
No, I mean, I kind of figured that's what would happen, but I wasn't sure.
I had a hypothesis, and my hypothesis was correct.
Yeah. Alright, now I know what to actually do, though. So let's speedrun it there.
Okay.
Probably gonna end up pretty tight on time, but I'm sure we got this. The towers unearth pretty fast, right? Yeah, we could doze off for like 2 minutes. Sure. Wee. Goodbye, shirt. Hi there.
Yeah, it's ticking like relatively slow. I'm quite curious to see how fast it would run if I wasn't.
Alright, go, 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 go!
Oh, okay. You said 2 minutes, so I was gonna go for 2 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm impatient.
Alright.
Besides, we're tight on time, so pays to be a little early. Hello, interloper.
Hello. I do not see the towers. Oh!
Alright, there's the top of one of them. So, land next to that and wait. Okay. A little further from the equator. We do need our ship intact for my plan.
Oh, okay. I quite like the that final little puzzle for the Ash Twin project to actually get in, because it's one of the few things in the game that isn't like directly told to you.
Yeah.
Like, you do kind of have to figure it out for yourself. Most of the things in the game are, here's this thing, this piece of information can be found in this place, but you have to go there to find it. Which I think is like a relatively good structure, but there are a couple things that you do just kind of have to figure out. And that's like the really big one.
I wonder if anyone's ever accidentally gotten to the core at, like, yeah, but like at the start of their run through the game.
Yeah, I'm sure. I have zero doubts that has happened to somebody.
Wonder how they felt about it.
Yeah, it would be, I'm sure it'd be a very interesting experience. Because, like, it's not what's intended, but one of the smart things about the game is, like, while those projection stones don't mean anything to us because we've already seen the other sides of them, that's what that stuff is for. Like,
oh, I guess so, yeah.
the game is cleverly built in such a way that no matter where you start from, you can, like, get more information. Like, that's why,
like, every planet has the projection stone for the project.
Yep, and that's why, like, every time we, like, do something somewhere and, like, think we've stumbled across something, and then, like, you go to the ship's log and it's, like, a little bit redundant, and you're like, well, I already knew that. Why is it telling us that? It's because you probably found it out somewhere else, and the game wants to enable you to be able to truly play it as open world. Like, you start from anywhere, you know, and get all the same information. Which I think is really great, to be honest. I think it's...
Yeah.
Like, seriously, there's a reason this is my favorite game of all time. Like, it's just so incredibly well designed.
And now, we wait.
Yeah, there was a point where I had the exact amount of time memorized for how long it took for this to get uncovered.
Really?
Or at least how long to rest for. How long to doze off, so that, like...
How long is it?
I think when I was doing it, I think I was consistently dozing off for, like, 3.5 minutes, because there's also a campfire right when you wake up at Timber Hearth, so we don't actually need to fly down Richmond to do that.
True, okay. So 3.5 minutes, book it here, and it should be?
I think so. I think that is about the earliest. Oh, I went too early.
That's bad.
Would you like to restart the loop?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a sun right there.
There is a sun right there. I'm going to introduce you to another mechanic of the game that we never quite unlocked.
Oh?
It's like funny because I kind of feel bad doing this, but it's like I'm spoiling the game for you, but also like you've experienced the vast majority of the game, and like all the important parts. One of the things that I found kind of interesting about your gameplay, you were a little bit ADHD about talking to people.
Okay.
Basically, like you didn't take every dialogue option, which is what I would do. Which,
Yeah.
not that that is anything wrong with your gameplay. It's just I am, like I said, a completionist, so I want to know everything all the time. So we're gonna go pay a little visit to Gabbro.
Okay.
Because he teaches you something that is quite nice.
Oh. Good save.
Thank you. Donde like Gabbro. Yeah, there's a ship.
I fucking love Gabra.
Me too. Oh, well.
Bonk.
Seems we may have picked a poor time to be here.
We're fine. I mean, Gabra's fine when it happens. Why can't we be?
No. See orbital probe cannon. What the hell?
Gabro! Whoa.
Right.
Oh.
Who should I play in the mid lane? Whoever your little heart desires, the rest. Talk to Gabbro. A few loops ago, a cyclone came by and tossed my little island into space. Dying like that was kind of unpleasant. What's up? I think the one you want is this one.
Yeah.
Go on, say it.
Alright. How do you stay so calm in the face of repeated impending death?
Deep breaths. Nah, seriously, I meditate. Want me to teach you? It'll be the next loop before you know it.
Sure, why not?
Okay, close your eyes.
What?
He wasn't kidding. He said it would be the next loop before you know it.
It's kind of morbid, just meditate until the sun explodes.
But it's peaceful. You don't even know what happened.
That's fair. I mean, I refuse to believe the loud fucking bang explosion you hear from just about anywhere.
So now we have this option.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
So, yeah.
Last time.
Yeah. Basically just instant reset the loops, which would have been nice, like, for our last session when we got stuck with the staring down the anglerfish in Dark Bramble.
Yeah.
Alright, nap time. Let's see if I remembered correctly. We'll go for 3.5 minutes. I am known for my tryst mid. Blech. I hate you.
Vomiting. Play Pantheon. I saw that he's your highest mastery.
There you go.
by like a mile. And Annie's your third highest at 54k. I'm not stalking you, I swear.
I know, BB. I am a true Mantheon main.
Oh, it's bright now. I don't think I've ever been on Timberhearth during the day. That's wild. Any percent speed run of getting no bitches.
Done. It's already done. Oh, fuck. Let me... Hold on.
It's just the cockpit. I think we're fine.
Easy. Can't even tell what happened. It has been a while since I've done this speedrun. Okay, stop. Timberhearth, go away.
Autopilot needs to fucking chill.
There we go.
What?
What?
Oh, did you actually like look that way?
What do you mean?
Yeah, like, you went and like turned left and looked at Timberhearth. I thought that was like the autopilot just deciding you were turning around again.
No, that was me. That was me looking at it.
Okay.
Yeah, see, we're still early.
Okay.
Yeah, was it 4.5 minutes? Oh, wait, no, this might be perfect, actually. Although I need to land it on the other side.
Far enough away from the pillar so it doesn't get picked up.
Yep. Yeah, so I think 3.5 minutes is what I started with, but it looks like that was like the earliest you can come to Ashtwin to miss the...
Oh, I'm so sorry, Arrest.
You have a trouble in ranked? You typoed Rakan, right? I guess that's not any better. It
Well,
might be a little bit better.
If you played Xayah mid for your Rakan jungle, it's not terrible.
I guess you just play something that can try to win the game on its own.
Mantheon. I had that song in my fucking, like, standard playlist.
It's a good one. I know my friend who he doesn't even really play League anymore. He put that song in his I don't remember if he called it his hype playlist or something like that, but just songs that he says like make him want to get up and move.
That's fair.
Like a kind of like a workout playlist.
Yeah. Some other songs in that playlist consist of the Volibear one, and the Braum one.
True.
Because I'll be honest, the Braum song goes kind of hard. Alright. Into the cubby.
I'll tell him not to botch it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3.5 minutes.
Skill issues.
Yeah. 3.5 minutes and we were still early. But it is the earliest that you can come and, like, watch the tower get uncovered.
It's the earliest that we can what?
I'll kill you.
Get ready.
There you go.
Alright, book it.
I'm gonna ask what your plan is, but I suspect I know what your plan is.
I'm gonna take the warp core to the ship.
Okay.
The vessel, rather. If I have to be
Gotcha.
more specific. Arrest says the not like this. emote looks like you.
Like me?
Yeah, like you.
That's funny.
I could actually kind of see it.
What? Bruh.
War. Alright, to the vessel.
Yes, sir.
So we gotta use the signal scope to get to the distress beacon, and then we have to go to the mass grave and fire the scout in.
Okay.
Why is the music playing? Why is the music playing?
Well, we do have a very ancient piece of technology in our hands.
Yeah?
Of highly advanced technology.
Yes?
Let me ease your mind and tell you that the loop is not going to end early.
Okay. Thank you. It's just hype music because we have the...
It's hype music because we pulled out the warp core.
Yeah. Go. We must be careful yet fast. Alright, where are we dropping, boys? What? Where is it? It's down somewhere.
Good call.
Alright, follow the lights. Alright, launch a scout in. So close. There we go. Let's go!
Alright. You know where this goes, so what's the plan?
Slow and steady, but... yeah, slow and steady.
Okay. The whole ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we can speed it up a bit as long as we don't use the thrusters in there.
Scout's position.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere. Not anywhere near those lights.
Not moving anywhere near as fast as I wish to be, but I know we can't speed up.
Yeah.
It's the longest the eggs have ever taken to come into focus.
I'm not sure. If I had to guess, it probably just feels longer because you were more concerned with the sense of urgency.
Yeah, probably.
The breathing is quiet. I can still hear it though.
Yeah.
Want me to go?
Yeah. Fuck.
Not even close, baby!
Fuck yes! Alright. Get out, we're going! We don't need fuel where we're going.
Damn it. Oh. We have gravity.
Okay. Can we look around the ship?
How so?
There's other corridors that were locked off before. Are they open now?
No.
No. Okay. Go back into that room.
Yes.
Is there anything new in here? Wait. Can we move the ball back towards us? Towards that one? Like, yeah. Does that do something now?
Doesn't appear to.
Can we stand in there? Move the orb to the other side. That brings that up. Let's fuck around with this and see if it does anything.
Do you see the bottom left?
The bottom left? Oh! Eye coordinates. Oh, shit! Okay. I really appreciate that bio because I'm blind as fuck.
Yeah, it's kind of important. It kind of tells you what this is for if you hadn't figured it out already. Okay, input.
Bring the orb up. Okay.
Okay, I'm
Are we able to leave?
I'm gonna pause
Okay.
real quick and turn on the lights in my apartment because it is starting to get dark here.
Okay.
You wanted to know so badly about what to do with the coordinates. Never quite connected the dots. But I knew it was going to be okay because that little bit there that it tells you in the bottom left.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go. Can we get out of the... Are we able to leave the ship?
Not that way.
No. Wait, what happens if we move the orb now? Sure. And now we explore. Probably the other way. Oh my god, gravity.
Yeah. It's the vessel.
Yep. Turn around. We're going this way.
Hey, look.
Hello, son.
Hey, look.
Yeah. I was wondering if we would be able to see it.
Good.
Yeah, good.
You're like, no, it's not a great time.
What? Bio, what is that droning noise?
So, do you remember when we were on the quantum moon?
Yeah, I do. Alright. What's in front of us?
A giant pit.
A bread pit. Can we get up there somehow? Not with this fucking gravity. Oh, what if we go into the pit? Now we can get up there. Probably. Cowabunga. Whoa. What? Go to the statue, I guess? Read?
The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Harthian was able to reach the eye of the universe.
Okay. What about the other stuff? Does that say?
Outer Wilds Ventures was founded by Feldspar, Gassan, Slate, and Hornfels to explore a solar system at the end of the universe.
What happens if we leave? Oh, wait. Oh. Don't leave yet. Don't leave. Don't leave.
Okay.
I didn't see that that was open.
Hold on. I'm going to click on this real quick. It might be spoiler. I don't think it is for...
Okay.
Okay. The radio tower in Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite and house some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. Hornfels noticed a curious anomaly in one of the photos, but it ultimately went unexplained. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning.
Okay.
At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and exploded in a violent supernova. Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least.
Yeah. Alright. Is that everything? What's upstairs? Doesn't look like there's signs for those. Observe, I guess. What the fuck? Are we stuck in this now?
I mean, I can move.
You can?
Yeah.
I'm safe to assume we're not under a time constraint right now, right?
No.
Cool.
Yes, you are safe to assume that. No, we are not under a time constraint.
Yeah, I figured. Thank you for the elaboration, though.
Arrest, I am running the game. I'm actually the one that is playing it, but Spline David knows nothing about the game. He hasn't experienced it before, so... Well, I mean, that's what he has, but...
At this point, I know a lot of things about the game, I think.
That is true.
tree. Whoa! Oh. Yeah, why not?
What do you think of that color?
Kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
Getting good though, I think. Oh, chair. Oh, hey.
Do you hear music?
No. A little bit now. For a second. But...
What to do, Captain?
I don't know. Signal scope, I guess? Banjo! Banjo and Kazooie.
Kazooie. Whoa.
What? Can we get into it? Are we at least able to identify it without being... It's annoying. Is there any other instruments anywhere? Nope. Oh, wait. Keep looking away from the building.
There you go.
Back to the center. Hello, Rubik.
It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush. Take your time. It might not even exist here.
Okay. Signal scope again. Yeah, let's go get Gabra.
The quiet shade. Across old bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark.
Nice. Fuck this game! I'm sick of it!
Makes you feel any better. I think the first time I played this ending, that part jump scared the shit out of me, like far worse than it did for you.
Oh, because he observed the stars. Get over. Yeah, they're chilling.
Two 2,000 meters away.
What the fuck?
Barrel of monkeys.
Yes! Lunch. There's one of these. There we go. Is that the THX noise? Together. That thing's big.
Right.
Oh, it's everything. Yeah, I kind of figured it would be here.
What do you say, time buddy? Ready to start the music?
Not yet.
No rush. I'm not going anywhere. What do you say, then? Should I get out the old harmonica?
Not yet.
You got it, hatchling. When you're ready, just say the word.
What does still on him, sir?
A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out?
Yeah.
This song is new to me, but I am honored to be a part of it.
Alright, let's get him going.
Who?
All of them.
Should I begin?
Yeah.
You got it. I'll do my best. Should I begin?
Go for it.
Well then, here I go. I can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start?
Of course.
Okay, I won't let you down. What do you say then? Should I get out the old harmonica?
Is that even a question?
Ha! Here goes nothing. What do you say, time buddy? Ready to start the music?
Go for it, Gabra.
This should be cool. charge here.
Can we touch it? Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck is going on? Whoa!
Hey, there you go. That's actually genuinely it. Well, what are you thinking?
Except for the DLC.
True.
I don't know, man.
Well, you finished it. Yeah, we have the DLC to play through, but at this point, DLC-related things notwithstanding, I can answer most of your questions. If you have them.
I will.
Oh, hey, do you mind if you just hang out for a little bit, like, wait a second?
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, what were you saying about?
Yeah, just like, do you have questions?
What does it mean?
What does what mean?
The ending.
So, you got what they were saying, right? The universe is ending. The
Yeah.
universe is dying, right? Like, all the stars. There's lots of little details that we didn't quite spot. But, like, if you spend time just exploring and looking at things, you can find.
Okay.
Like, kind of hints at that. So, I mean, the story of the Nomai, right? They crashed in Dark Bramble. The escape pods launched. 2 of them survived on Brittle Hollow and Ember Twin. They built societies there. They tried to figure out about the Eye, what they were doing, right? They found out about the Quantum Moon. They found out about the Black Hole and the White Hole Station, and how that relates with time.
Yeah.
And they figured out that they could, potentially find the Eye of the Universe by just, because they couldn't locate it with the sensor on Adelrock, and they couldn't locate it with the sensor on the southern glacier of Brittle Hollow either. None of those worked because they were trying to detect the signal and they weren't finding it.
Yeah.
And they so they decided to just see if they could send a probe out to just see if they could spot it visually, effectively.
Yeah.
And eventually one of those probes works. Because, well, so I've jumped ahead myself a little bit here. So the Nomai build the orbital probe cannon. They have that ready to go. they make the Ash Twin project. Once they figure out the relationship between the black holes and white holes in time and how they can send things back in time slightly, and they realize that with enough energy, it takes an insane amount of energy, but they can send stuff substantially far back in time, but the energy growth is exponential, and so they realize they need an absolutely massive energy source.
Yeah.
One equivalent to a supernova. So they build the sun station to try and make the sun deliberately go supernova, and as we found out, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then they had the statues created, right? So the statues were one of the hardest parts of the game to initially understand for me. Did you get how those were working?
Not entirely.
Yeah.
The idea was, like, the information gets sent back to a specific individual so they can let others know if something goes wrong.
So basically, each of the statues connects with an individual. So the statue on Timber Hearth was connected with us permanently.
Yeah.
The statue on Giant Steep connected with Gabbro. Looks like the credits are ending, so we'll give it a second.
What
14.3
the
billion
fuck?
years later. There you go.
What?
We're back to the main menu now.
I kind of figured.
So we'll just let this sit here and play while we discuss the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the memory statues, the way they work, they connect to an individual, and they are also connected to a mask. So the masks are installed in the Ash Twin project and are therefore safe from the supernova.
Yeah.
The statues are connected with an individual, and specifically the individual's memories. So, over a period of time, the statues will gather the memories of an individual over the 22-minute period. Send that data to the mask inside Ash Twin Project.
Okay.
And then, the plan is the sun station fires, the supernova occurs, gives the Ash Twin Project enough energy to open up a black hole, and have the white hole on the other side that is sending information into the past. So, the masks send the data that they received from the statue, from your memories. They send it into the black hole, and the black hole sent it 22 minutes into the past.
Okay.
That 22 minutes into the past, that information gets sent to you. So that's what we were seeing at the start of every loop.
Okay.
Is the mask. That's why you see the mask, right? And it replays your memories to you. So it's us receiving the memories at the start of the loop. It is very weird and timey-wimey, and probably doesn't work in actual reality as far as physics goes, but it was a very cool little idea they had to explain the time travel.
Yeah.
Brings up some very interesting questions as far as that goes, but so they create the statues and the Ash Twin Project to send the information back in time. The idea is that they only have enough power to like launch the orbital probe cannon once or maybe twice, right? And then specifically the Nomai, I think it was like Avens and Mallow on the orbital probe cannon, want to, prioritize power over the safety of the probe cannon, and so they schedule it to launch as hard as it can.
Yeah.
So that it sends the probe as far as it can, and that goal is to just try and reach the eye of the universe, right? Because they know that the eye is in a very distant orbit around the sun. So eventually one of the probes finds the eye, right? And that's what we found in the core of Giant's Deep. And then that information gets sent back, and that's how we find the coordinates. But the problem was that was their idea. The orbital probe cannon was going to launch in a random direction every time, but they could never get the sun station to detonate the sun.
Okay.
And so they're kind of stumped, and then the comet shows up and kills everyone, right, with the ghost matter.
Yeah.
Fast forward by... I think the number is somewhere on the internet. I don't know exactly where, but it's like several thousand years. Life has evolved on Timber Hearth, and we are now exploring the solar system, and we find all the remains of all the ancient Nomai. But as it turns out, we've evolved just in time for the universe to die. And so the sun...
as you do.
Wait, I said several thousand years. I think it's actually several million years, and I think that's confirmed by the fact the computer in the sun station, because it specifies how long ago that the computer went to sleep mode.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like many millions of years ago. So, yeah, life evolves on Timber Hearth, and then just in time for, the end of the universe. But at one point, because the sun goes supernova, the Ashwin project is put into full effect. It starts working. It starts firing off probes. And so in theory, if you think about it, because there was a little detail that they said when we were reading through the stuff in Ash Twin Project, where the statues wouldn't activate unless the project failed or once it succeeded.
Yeah.
So the loop is running the entire time. The statues just don't bother to connect with anyone until the probe finally finds something. So there's a little detail in Giant's Deep at the core when you are in the orbital probe cannon, or in the core and the probe tracking module, and it says loop or cycle something or other, whatever the number is. All something like astral object matching all known criteria for Eye of the Universe discovered.
Yeah.
That loop is the first loop. That's when it activates. So in theory, right, our first, hour of the game that we play, where we're just exploring Timber Hearth, going to get the launch codes.
1 second.
You're good.
Okay.
Where you're exploring Timber Hearth and you're going to get the launch codes, right?
Yeah.
In theory, that is all happening on repeat, over and over and over and over again.
Okay.
Oops.
No, I have food.
No, I know. I was just gonna turn off your camera.
Oh, okay.
Because we would never know, right?
Yeah.
But then our first hour of gameplay, when we find the statue and it turns and starts staring at us and starts beaming information into our brain, we're like, what the hell is happening? That's the first loop. That is when the probe finds the Eye of the Universe. And so then it makes the connection with us so that we can start to actually uncover what has happened.
Which happens to be the exact, couple seconds after the other guys leave the room.
So there you go. That's like the kind of like connecting all the story pieces together, right?
Mm-hmm.
As far as like you're asking like what the ending means,
Yeah.
it's kind of up to interpretation, my guy. My like personal headcanon, the implication seems to be that like what we saw at the very end is the Big Bang, right? Like just this massive explosion of pure like energy and light, which is redundant, energy and matter, I suppose. So there's some you can talk to the people in the circle before you jump straight into the little cloud there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and by the way, at any point if you want, like I can start up the game again and we can just go like start doing stuff if you want. We don't have to end it here. We can, but
No, I mean, I'm not gonna just keep talking.
But yeah, so like you can talk to them and you can find out some stuff, but basically I think Solanum is the one that kind of tells you that like trying to think of the best way to explain this. So I think what they kind of are trying to imply is that, right, the eye of the universe is a macroscopic quantum object, right? And in fact, a planet-sized quantum object, a very large quantum object. When
Yeah.
in reality, only very, very small things are typically exhibit quantum behavior. So the idea, my understanding of it at least, is that the reason that the eye of the universe is older than the universe itself is that it like exists like seemingly outside of time. Like it is a quantum entity that embodies all different possibilities, right? Because do you know like exactly what quantum means? Or at least like have a good idea?
A decent understanding, yeah.
Yeah, right. It's yeah, just like that superposition, right? For the most part, like things exist everywhere until they are observed. And so it seems to be, which by the way, I don't know if you've been looking at the stream, and you can see the logo falling apart here.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah. Hey.
That happens without beating the game?
Yes. Yeah, if you just sit in the main menu for long enough. But it's cleverly done because it's very slow. The only reason we're noticing it is because we've been sitting here for quite a while now.
Yeah.
I'll spoil a little something else too, but as another like kind of signifier of what is going on in game, if you sit in the menu for long enough, all the stars will eventually go dark as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, you can see them going supernova in the background. But what the hell was I saying? Yeah, the idea is that at least how I've interpreted it is that the eye is a quantum object, and so it exists like that, like cloud that you see at the end is like every possibility of the universe, like everything that it could potentially be. Because it can be anything, because it's macroscopic quantum. It's any of them and all of them at the same time. But quantum objects, when they are observed by a conscious mind, collapse to a single possibility. And so the idea is the eye, sensing the end of the universe, called out to life, right? Sent out its signal. That's why the Nomai found it. And it's calling to a conscious observer to come and observe it, to bring in the new universe, basically. Because once a quantum object is observed, it collapses down to a single possibility. So, us in jumping in and being the one to observe the eye, we determined how the universe, the next universe, plays out.
Interesting.
That is how I've interpreted it, at least. I'm sure other people interpret it slightly differently, but basically to me the game seems to be saying, like, everything is temporary, you know. Everything will come to an end, but it doesn't mean...
And when it does, you are God. Who create the new world.
Not intentionally. But yeah, everything comes to an end, right? Things aren't beautiful because they last. At the end of the day, it's all gonna end, but then you can start again, make something new.
Man, my favorite game is about bugs and shit.
Yeah, so that's why this is my favorite game, because I think it has beautiful design, beautiful storytelling, beautiful music, just really well done all around, and has a really beautiful and heartfelt message to it.
Yeah.
So that was my interpretation of the ending. I don't know if there was anything else you wanted to talk about.
Not really. I will say there was one thing. At the beginning when you were like, you know, if you run into something that's part of the DLC, I'll just say, you know, we'll say that for later, it's the DLC. That didn't happen a single fucking time.
Yeah. It shouldn't have. It was on the unlikely off chance. I mean, there was, I think, one time where you were like, wait, what is that? And I was like, that's for the DLC. It was like at the very beginning.
What was that, though? I don't remember.
You can go back and watch our videos on it.
Oh, because if it was at the very beginning, we weren't streaming.
Maybe you're right. Let me check. I guess I'd have to go back and look, but I think it happens when we're exploring the museum and like we look at
one of the pictures, yeah.
And then there's also something we spot on the map. So it was pretty unlikely to happen, but it was possible, so I wanted to, like, you know, for clarity's sake. Was there anything you wanted to, like, go back and do now that we finished the game? Like any remaining areas that you thought we didn't explore, or people that you didn't have the chance to talk to?
No, I'm pretty happy with how many times I traumatized Chert.
Poor Chert.
I don't know. I don't feel like there's... Like, how much is there left to figure out?
So full disclosure, there was something on... I like, kind of, like, jokingly referenced it to, like, tease it, but not, like, really turn you on the path and, like, give it away. There actually is something on Hollow's Lantern.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There may have been some things we missed on Timber Hearth, I want to say.
Did we explore everything there was to do with the cave on Timber Hearth?
Oh, you're talking about that cave that we found very early? I think so, that cave, but there are some other caves that you can find that I don't think we found.
Gotcha. So what's on Hollows? Do you want to go visit that real quick?
Sure. I was gonna say too, we don't have to do all this on the stream. Like, we got, like, most of, like, the major part of your journey on stream and recording, and that was kind of what I wanted.
Yeah.
So it's up to you now what we do from here. I think we should do Echoes of the Eye in the same way, unless you'd rather just play it yourself at this point, because now I'm, well, actually.
I don't know. Those warnings on it say.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was thinking about it. I was like, actually, you may struggle just as much with Echoes as you did with the base game.
Probably more so.
But yeah, we should probably do Echoes in the same way. When we get there, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, however much besides like just the Echoes playthrough that you want to do on stream and recording is up to you.
I mean, let's just go visit Hollows real quick.
Sure.
I don't know what secrets are on the Molten Death Ball.
From what I recall, there's... if you're still here, do you remember, I want to say there's like 4 or 5 endings?
What?
We found 2 of them.
Wait, how do you get the other ones?
We were actually very close to one of the other ones at one point. You kind of, like, happened to be through playing through the game, but...
In this session or a different one?
Not this session. Well...
Oh, it was like another one of the endings, like you accidentally unleash the interloper again and everyone dies.
No, I'll just come out and say that. No, the interloper
Okay.
has been unleashed. Oh, I was like, where the hell are we going? That is the really unfortunate thing about this game, is that now that it's played, like... it has really poor replayability. Like, this is the best replayability I've gotten out of it. Playing it for someone else.
Yeah. I'm curious what the other endings are. But I honestly have no idea how I would figure those out, so...
They're pretty minimal,
Yeah, like, what I got was pretty obviously, like, the true ending.
yeah. Yeah, so exploring Hollow's Lantern is not easy, but there is stuff to explore.
Interesting. Can you land on the side of one of those?
I'm looking for something in
Yeah,
particular.
Okay. I take it Echoes of the Eye has like its own ending, or
I'm gonna refrain from saying, I think.
okay, because I'm just like where did the man's vid go? I'm eating food.
Yeah, he turned off his uh-oh.
Oh! Stream doesn't need to see how I eat corn.
Like a mongrel is the answer.
Yes. Feral fucking dog.
True.
But yeah, as I was saying, I kind of don't really know how a game like this would do DLC.
Yeah, that was everyone's question. When they announced that they were releasing a DLC for the game, everyone was like, what? How? What? How is that possible? And they did, and it's amazing. It's incredible, and it adds on to the game, actually. You wouldn't think that it would, but there you go. That's what we're looking for.
What in the Risk of Rain level design?
you say what in the risk of rain level design?
Yes.
So, I'm gonna wait for this thing to pop another fireball out. There you go. Warning, increased solar activity detected. And warning, increased volcanic activity detected. Verdict, location is now inhospitable. Evacuation recommended.
Nah.
Timber Hearth projection stone.
Oh. Yeah, I know it, Clive.
Yep. Root. Friends in the Timber Hearth mines, the last type of ore you sent us survives the longest in direct heat. Can you send us more of the same for additional testing? We're attempting to improve its durability, and our forge has already burned through everything you sent. Oh, I know. We'll deliver more ore to Hollow's Lantern immediately. You must be fired up about crafting the Ash Twin Project's protective shell. Yes, the idea of an encasement that's supernova-proof, however briefly, has kindled my curiosity. My gratitude. I imagine we'll also have an updated estimate soon of how much ore is needed to seal off the Ash Twin Project. Will it be more than we initially thought? It will be significantly more. The smallest crack or opening in the protective shell will destroy everything. Shiplock updated. I believe that is all that is here.
Interesting.
Basically just telling you, like, that how they determined to protect the Ash Twin Project.
I was kind of wondering how the fuck they stopped a room from going supernova next to the sun.
Yep, there you go. Volcanic testing site. Connects to the Know My Mines. Ore samples from the Know My Mines and Timber Hearth were sent to this volcano for durability testing. The Know My were trying to craft a briefly supernova-proof shell to encase the Ash Twin Project. Even the smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. Let's see if I can get us out of here without dying.
No.
There you go.
Can we check the map?
Like the map ship's log or the map?
The map. Alright, what was the thing that was part of the DLC? It was...
Do you see that?
Yep, that. What's connected to that? Were you able to see it?
That thing. That little glowing red light.
Permission to go towards it and see what it is before we go?
Sure.
Also, the eye is roughly the size of the sun in our solar system, and we can see the sun from the eye. Why can't we see the eye from the sun?
Maybe it's because the sun radiates a lot of light and heat.
Valid point. Counterpoint, fuck you. Oh, it's a satellite.
Mm-hmm.
Can I touch it?
Not yet.
Okay. How quickly did people figure out where the DLC stuff was after it came out?
Pretty quickly. It's the reason we didn't get out and touch the satellite is because that's not quite where the DLC starts.
Okay.
I need to see Cutie.
Gotta pay extra.
If you, I think when you first download the DLC, it says there's a new exhibit in the museum.
Okay.
So we'll go there. We'll tease the opening to the DLC. That's probably a good way to close out the stream and the video. Get us our tuber, boys.
Pug. Are there donations? I'd pay extra. No, there's no donations because we're not big enough to have access to that.
People can't donate at all?
Nope.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can't make money until you've
Cringe.
got like enough viewers and stuff.
So yeah, when we first came in here, which you're right, this may not be recorded because we went through, like, it was our first. We looked at this exhibit, this exhibit, this exhibit, these two, the gravity thing, the anglerfish, the supernova, the quantum rock, which we never identified the signal for. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Little did they know Gabbro was the right one.
I like the idea that Gabbro is just like the smartest, but also the most chill.
I know. I think when we first encountered him, I tried to give him like a California surfer dude like kind of accent, just because that's the way I kind of envision him in my head. Is like he's just like the very laid back, relaxed genius.
Yeah.
New exhibit. Yeah, I don't remember if we read this. I don't think we did.
I'm pretty sure we did, but it's also been too long. I don't remember.
We read it in the final bit in the closing act, but I think you were like, "Oh, what's that?" And I was like, "That's for the DLC. We're gonna skip it." So I don't think we ever actually read it, but we can read it now.
Let's go.
The radio tower here on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts.
Oh.
So when we do this is the deep space satellite in action. And there it is. So yeah, read that it mentions the radio tower. And so that's where you're supposed to go next.
Okay.
If you'd like, we can go there now. That would still be fine, because it doesn't, like, really reveal anything. It just kind of teases it, but...
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright. Oh yeah, I actually have my jetpack.
Whee!
However...
Bruh.
I don't need your elevator.
I do. Help!
Help me! Let's see, where is it? You may have spotted it actually one of the times we were exploring Timber Hearth. Ah, there it is.
Okay, so wait, hold on. That exhibit raised another question.
What's
Before the DLC, was there a map?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure there was, because I think I played the game without the DLC first. Campfire. Despite my checking on them at least 1,000 times over, the images are still not ready to print over in the radio tower. Well, it's like they say, a watch satellite never transmits data. Haha, this little joke for you, Journal. No one says that. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, a resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. Light a nice cozy campfire and get comfortable. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows.
Wait a minute. He's worse than Wesley.
Radio tower. Frequency discovered. Deep space radio.
Frequency discovered. Nice.
Here it is. Satellite angle 248 degrees. Satellite angle 350 degrees. Satellite angle 40 degrees. Satellite angle 137 degrees.
Hello.
They're recording. And we're recording. It's been 2 days since the launch of the deep space satellite. I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wilds Ventures has... Ah, they're printing, here they come. Stars above me, look at that. There's Brittle Hollow. And look there, that's Hollow's lantern. And there's Giant Steep and the Quantum Moon. I'm speechless, completely speechless. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images, and in color no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber Hearth look tiny from... Hold on. What is that? That can't be right. That's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is it doesn't show up in either of the other photos, just this one. It must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabbro and ask them to go examine the satellite lens for defects.
So now we know the context for that one. Yeah, what's present in the other? In one that's not in the other 2.
Sorry, what?
What's in one that's not in the other 2? So we got...
So it looks like that's Timber Hearth and the Outer Rock, the Twins,
Yeah.
Giant Steep, and that looks like the Quantum Moon,
Yep.
Interloper, Bramblefucker, Brittle Hollow, and Hollow's Lantern.
Brittle's Hollow.
Yep. There's Timber Hearth with both moons, it looks like.
Yeah.
Ember Ash Twin,
Ash Twin.
Interloper, Dark Bramble, Giant Steep, Brittle Hollow and Hollow's Lantern. Interloper, the Twins with the moon. Brittle Hollow with the lantern, Dark Bramble, Timber Hearth, and Giant Steep.
Go back to the last one.
This one?
Yeah. Brittle Hollow has 2 orbiting things, and so does Timber Hearth. Quantum Moon can't be in both at once.
know about that one, Chief. That just looks like the glacier on
Oh,
Little
really?
Hollow. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That's the lantern.
And what's off?
You look stunning from every angle.
Hey, Bio,
Yes.
what's the big thing?
That thing?
Yeah.
Great question.
I was counting all the planets. I'm like, yeah, that's just got to be like Timberhearth or something. And then I look to the left, and there's Timberhearth and Adelrock.
Yep.
What?
Shall we go to the satellite again?
Sure.
Ooh, that sun is looking nice and angry.
I like the noise it makes.
Right? Make sure I'm not gonna run into Timberhearth again.
Or the sun. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Touch the butt. Unidentified signal nearby.
It's the satellite.
Lame!
This is 326 degrees right now.
Hey, wait a minute. Stop that.
Gabbro here, checking in on the deep space satellite per ground control's request to check out a possible equipment problem. See, Hornfells, I do too work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out here among the distant stars and the soft velvety darkness. But it's awfully nice for naps too. Oh right, the lens. Alright, little satellite, let's see what the trouble is. Huh. Everything looks A-okay, ground control. No dust or scratches on the lens, no evidence of sparking or violent explosions. Guess that rules out an equipment malfunction after all. You're that, pal, you're in great shape. Keep up the good work out there. Out here.
Huh.
So the satellite is functioning correctly. Doesn't explain what that big thing in the photo was. I guess we won't know.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
What a great way to end our session.
Man, I'm dead!
Their buddy, the satellite.
Space!
Ooh, there goes Timber Hearth and Brittle Hollow, I think.
Here comes the sun.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh,
Oh, did we accidentally back up too far?
I guess so. Still, loop ended. Alright, well, thank you for joining us, everybody. Along this great little journey that we got to take David through. I really enjoyed this. Did you enjoy this, David?
I had fun.
That's good. That's the goal. Yeah, I love this game. I was debating for a long time whether or not it was actually my favorite game of all time. I knew that it was definitely up there, but there were like some like nostalgia games and stuff. But
What were the contenders?
oh, I can't like tell you like 100% for sure, but like I know Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal was like one of my childhood games, so that one will always have a special spot in my heart. Hades was a fucking amazing game. I really love Darksiders 2, stuff like that.
Okay.
But like that was the thing, is like all those games that I can think of, like they're good games, but like they just didn't have that extra punch to get there. Like I loved them as a kid because they were games. I love this game because it's a work of art. So yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone. Thanks, big boy, says Arrest.
Let's go!
It's been fun. We will definitely be doing the DLC. We're gonna do the DLC in the same way, I think, because I think David would struggle with the DLC just as much, if not more so. But I think we're gonna take a little bit of a break. I know David wants me to play through and stream Hollow Knight, so maybe we'll be doing that in the near future.
Hopefully we can start next week. If not, that's okay.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure. I might just take a break, just give myself the Saturday, since I haven't had a Saturday to myself for a little while. But
Aw, sick of me already?
yep, yeah, I hate you guys. He knows I didn't mean that, I swear. All right, well, it's been a great little journey, and we do have a little bit more to continue. But yeah, that'll be a little bit in the future. My playtime on Echoes of the Eye was about half as long as my playthrough of the base game, so we can get. This was I think this is our 7th episode, and we had one session that we didn't record. So if I had to guess, we can get probably about 4 out of the DLC.
Okay.
So look forward to that, everybody. Hopefully that will be starting, I don't know, sometime in the next couple months. You'll all, if you're in the servers that I ping for it, you guys will get the notification. But otherwise, that's it for Outer Wilds for now. So thanks, everybody. It's been a great time.
Wow.
Goodbye.
Bye.